There was some time when I was going through my own issues of life, and a sister-in-law asked me, Pastor, where do you get the strength to still remain in marriage like this? All these things you're going through, you're still holding on to my brother. How do you even manage life? And I told her, the day you hear on Citizen, NTV, KBC, K24, Nation, Ramogi, Egesima, Egesa. The day you hear breaking news, the God of the universe is dead, ask me that question. Ask me that question. The day you hear the God of the universe, breaking news all over the world, the God, the universe has died, ask me how I survive. For as long as he's still seated on the throne, I don't survive, I live. And Job says, for I know my Redeemer. It's my prayer. You will accept that which you're going through with joy and permit God an opportunity to work a miracle in your life. The truth is, you will just begin to sink, but you will never sink. Keep your eyes focused on Christ. The storms are raging, the winds are blowing, the waves are rising. Do not be tempted to concentrate on all that is happening. Focus. Fix your eyes on Christ. You will walk on the storm. When he gets into your boat, you shall be at sea. May the Lord Jesus bless us in his mighty name. Hata kitanda yako haijatandikwa for the whole weekend because it's auntie that does your bed. And for me, what pains me most when auntie has to wash your bed sheet. Even after doing your thing with your husband. Hiyo ni madharau inafikisha watu wapi? Yaani bed sheet yako mumemwaga, mumeandika kitabu mkamwaga ink kila mahali, unapatia mtoto wa mtu anaosha. Na bwana yako pia amenyamaza. Haongei. Nyote nyinyi ni mazuzu. Hey, yani madharau kiasi gani? Hey, watoto wa Mungu. Mko serious kweli? Eti nyinyi mnaendanga job. Tena unauliza msichana, I mean, these things you need. Anakuambia aje, my money works for me. Have you heard that statement? My money works for me. So her money works for her. She can employ a house girl ready to pay any amount. Her money works for her. When auntie goes for off, they send Glovo to get them pizza and burgers and food from Naivas because my money works for me. And your husband are forever on noodles, spaghetti, rice. Today they cannot even perform in bed. You are complaining. Where is the strength? When a husband is forever on Coca-Cola. And ikitu inaitwanga aje inakaa kama spaghetti inaitwaje? Indomie. He's very young, 45, nothing doing. 45, nothing. That thing needs good food. It's dependent on nutrition, good food. You cannot compare a kissing man in Nairobi with a kissing man in Keroka. Sugarcane. Sugarcane. Manyabwali. Nyoyo. Chinsaga. Amanago. And even the ugali ni ile ya obori. Your husbands are forever on processed foods, including ugali, is grade 1. Aina kitu, no fiber, no nothing. You can't, and you want chuma ni doshi. Hakuna! Hiyo kitu haiwezekani. Hakuna. You're killing your husbands. Killing your husbands. Because my man is working for me. Carelessness. Hand is raised and the words are spoken. You have neglected home duties. Today I look at the family table. Is full of diseases. All these diseases we get are from the table. The family table. All these diseases we get are from the family table. Because the one in charge is too busy. Her money works for her. You have failed to do the work that would have fitted the soul for a home in heaven. You cannot enter. The gates are closed to the children because they have not learned to do the will of God. And to the parents because they have neglected responsibilities resting upon them. I think there are things we need to reconsider. I'm trying them myself. I don't find them easy, but every day I keep telling the Lord, give me on how to go about these things. I've got to be so intentional and deliberate on the food that is placed on my table. So intentional. Did you know that today, even the maize we have today is not the best? It's been interfered with. Today, the only cereals that are at least safe is wheat and it's called what? Maemba. No, sorghum is wimbi. Millet. Those at least the only cereals remaining. Even the maize we have today is not the best. Friends, we've got to be intentional. You cannot just have bread and tea every day on your table for breakfast. Processed wheat. You can't. We've got to be creative, deliberate, intentional with the food that goes on the table. It speaks about good blood, and good blood gives us good brain, and we are able to make the best decisions. I know it's too much, but I know you can handle it. You only need to rethink about your priorities. Someone lied to us that there's power in dual income. Both of us must work because we are building this house, dream house. By feminism, that you are now empowered financially, you can go. We can't live this life without men. I know you are a feminist and you can't, much I know you can't kill me for saying that statement. You will talk, but you will not kill me. We can't live in this world without what? Wait until your car has a flat tire in the middle of nowhere and vehicles are passing. Have you ever seen a woman stop to help you? Normally, who stops to help you?
A man drives and pulls aside and say, "Madam, I am so-and-so. Do you need help?" Have you ever seen a woman walk out of his car to come and help you fix your tire? In fact, it is when you have a flat tire that you appreciate that God, thank you, you created what? Man. You can't be women only who desire men when you're in need of the strength of a man. And it becomes useless when you feel you're financially empowered. But you also want a child at the same time. You don't want men, but you want a what? Don't you think you're stupid? You don't want men, but you want a what? And you'll hear these women walk in town and say, "Me, I can live without a man." But akona mtoto is a single parent. I can live. You think they bought from Tuskies. I can live without a man. When you hear a woman says, "I can do without a man," there's no problem. It only means that's a foolish word. Woman.
I know there are people here that are staying together. They're married but single. I know. Mnaishi tu sababu imekuwa miaka mingi. Lakini ladha ya ndoa haipo tena. Some of you are here this evening, you don't even want to go home. Because home is so cold. This morning, I took an Uber from where I'm hosted to New Life Church. And when I opened the door, the car was smelling cigarette and alcohol. And I said, "Hey, and I look at the guy. He has worked the whole night. I think he was on a drinking spree. He smells cigarette. I say, tutafika naye kweli. I don't let tuombe. Then we prayed. And I asked him, "Unatoka wapi?" Sema, "Usidhani nimetoka mahali mbaya. Maisha ndio ngumu. Nimefanya kazi usiku yote." I didn't want to talk about his drinking and cigarette. I think he's a chain smoker. You can even see his fingers. And I said, "Hey, maisha imefika hapo kweli?" Sema, "Ndio. Niko na watoto high school ndio wameenda juzi. Na tumeambiwa tarehe 6 wanarudi. Sasa lazima nitafute school fees. Landlord anangoja rent yake. Wale wako kwa nyumba wanataka chakula. Bibi hafanyi kazi, ni kelele. Sasa yeye sasa nikiingia kwa nyumba anajua vile nimetoka kutongoza wanawake hapa nje. Huko ndio nimepeleka pesa. Sasa nyinyi wanawake, nyinyi kwa wanawake 100 ni wawili tu ndio wanaweza kuwa wazuri na kuwapata ni ngumu. And I felt it was making some sense. And I look at this man, spend the whole night out. And I'm saying probably he's gotten into drinking because of a lot of noise in the world. Ile kidogo umepata kwa baridi, he's still covered. He's feeling cold and I'm telling him he's not cold. He's saying, "Mimi nasikia baridi. Na nitaingia kwa nyumba nitaulizwa wapi pesa. Nisipotoa atasema nimepea wanawake huko nje." Sasa nikuulize we mama, mbona niende nje na niko na mwanamke kwa nyumba? Na watoto wanataka school fees. Na huyu wa nje pia anataka pesa. Na labda ako na watoto. Mbona nijiongezee hiyo tabu yote? I felt for him. At times our suspicions are right. But I always say, if you must err or suspect anything, do it on the side of love. Let it be said, I made a mistake for trusting my husband, but not for distrusting my husband.